Yo, welcome to Nochill Vodcast, Bafetu. This is episode 2 of season 3. Bafetu, thank you so much for watching. If it's your first time watching, welcome to the No Chillers. We are chilling, learning from the great people on social media. Bafetu, today I'm with Disnormal Boy. Most of you guys know him, obviously, but his real name is Davey. It's from Limpopo, and he's there with me. But to Limpopians, I feel like we are here in Joburg to work. Davey, welcome to Nochill Vodcast.
Oh,
Listen.
Ah.
Wait, I want to ask this question before you even start. Disnormal Boy,
Yes.
the name,
Yes.
it doesn't make sense according to... I even tried to search what does Disnormal mean, but it doesn't make sense. There's no such word. How did you even come with that word?
No, the word dysnormal actually, if we can talk about normal and abnormal. Normal is the opposite of abnormal. So they are more or less in the same box. And then dysnormal is a unique identifier. It never existed until I existed.
Yeah, man.
So I'm not like anyone else. I am my own self. I'm not normal, neither abnormal.
Is it?
I am dysnormal.
Yeah, I know. I like this because it seems like you knew what you were doing. I've been seeing you, man. We met in 2019. Yes, we were doing an interview together at this other radio station. I forgot the name. And you were pushing content. Your content was, before we come to the content, I just trying to understand your upbringing. How did you grow up? Where do you come from in Limpopo? And how did you grow? How was like How was your childhood like?
I grew up in a small. Okay, all villages they say they are small. So I grew up in a small village called Zebediela.
Yeah.
Did my primary there, my high school there, just like a normal person.
Yeah.
You know, and then things became a little bit changing. Back in 2017, I was doing my first year. Did my first year back in Midrand. Yeah, and then I started doing videos.
Yes.
I've always been this crazy guy who
Is
makes
it
jokes in class.
back? Yeah.
Always sitting at the corner back there in class. Oh, so he's the funny guy, that guy.
Yeah.
So I always used to be like that until I started shooting few videos.
Yeah.
Then I got 5 views on Instagram. I'm like, oh shit.
What content were you posting at that time? Because I remember you danced, you did the bread, you came with Pampers. Hey, bruh, now it's food. The food one is taking the internet, like it's rocking. But what did you start with on social media? I can tell you started with dancing. I don't know if there was
before dancing there's a content that I started with, just that it never got to people.
Okay.
I was nobody back then.
Yeah.
It was just those thing of dissing each other. I used to do those kind of content.
It was not working.
It was not working, and then from there I became a dancer.
Yeah.
From there, I even became a songer. I had a song. I was a songer. I was singing amapiano. When COVID-19 came, I had a song regarding amapiano, COVID-19, coronavirus. I have a song, man.
Yes. Is it? I should check it out. What's the name of the song?
Coronavirus by Disnormal Boy.
Is it?
Yeah.
How is it doing in terms of numbers right now?
I have no idea.
You don't check?
I only checked like 2 weeks after releasing. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure about this.
Maybe it's making millions. How did you publish it?
Only on YouTube.
Okay, let's leave it. So and then after that, you started dancing. And how was the dancing to you? Because you were good.
The dancing was good, but became boring at some point.
Yeah,
it became boring. I was just doing it for fun, honestly. The social media thing, it became boring.
Yeah,
changed, moved from there, and then I started doing maths videos, tutoring, and all those.
Yeah. So I started knowing you. The time I knew you were doing the bread.
Yes, Sasko bread.
Yes. And we're gonna get to your appetite, because it seems like you have a huge appetite in terms of eating food. With the bread one, what was your intention? Because what were you thinking in your head?
Okay, honestly speaking, I used to do crazy videos whereby my mom didn't like I was doing videos because she thought I am demented in my head.
Yes,
so
I think everyone thought like that.
Yeah,
and things like that,
including you.
Even myself, I won't lie to you. No. Like to be honest, it's not normal. Like you said, you are not normal. So if we do things that are not normal, I'll think you're crazy. So Tell me the story.
Okay, sharp. So I couldn't shoot videos when I was back home, and that was during the COVID. You know, I had no chance to shoot videos at home because my mom is there all the time. She's always there.
Yeah.
So the only opportunity and the chance that I had was when she sends me to buy bread. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
my time to shine.
Yes.
Take the bread, I put it here. Take the phone, I take it like this.
Yeah.
But I see something, and then I started doing those videos, and surprisingly, I don't know how.
Yeah.
I was new on TikTok. Hey, within a day, I have 5,000 followers. Hey.
Oh, so with you, it wasn't something that you actually knew that it's gonna blow.
True. I didn't even think I'm gonna be where I am today. It was just a matter of me thinking that I'm a funny guy shooting videos, and then next thing, Instagram, I'm going live with people. I started going live with them like shit. I'm deep within celebrities, girl. When people meet me, I'm like, oh no, wait. I go live with Nochill God, okay? So please relax. Hey, Robot Boy knows my name, so please hold up. You know, those kind of things. So back then I was like, I made it. And then I started getting followers, Instagram. And it was actually just Instagram and TikTok back then.
Bro, your confidence is outside of this world. How can a person who's normal go out wearing a nappy or whatever they call pampers?
It's just a diaper. It's not the pampers. It's nothing hectic. It's just wearing a pamper.
Okay, you know what, guys? I'm trying to understand. Can you guys do that? Can any of you do that? Just wake up one day and say, I'm just going to wear pampers and go to Mall of Africa. You understand? So I want to understand the mentality. The main point of Nochill Vodcast is to understand the mindset behind the content. You create content, you know, people love your content. But how do you think with that Pampers content, what inspired that? What inspired it? I want to understand the mindset behind it, because to be honest, that thing is embarrassing. It's not norm, you know. The confidence of you doing that and just be free with it.
So it was my friends actually. Me and my friends were like trying new things. So they were like, what's the worst thing that you can do? And I was like, wearing a pampers and walking around it. Yeah. Like we think the worst thing you can do.
The worst thing.
Yeah, and then they were like, okay, what if you were to do it without, man? I'm like, I'll still do it.
You still do
and then we did it just taking pictures in the room, and then from them like, no guys, I need people to see me like this. What? Yeah, we requested to Mall of Africa. We requested to Mall of Africa. We got into the mall. We were walking in the mall just with the pampers. And I was feeling excited. People were taking pictures. I felt like, okay, this is nice.
This
and then
is
from there, this is what I do all the times. I can't go 2 weeks without going to malls with the pampers now.
It seems like you don't care. That feeling of not caring. What?
The thing is, the reason I don't care is because those people don't bring anything to my life. So either I think about what they will think about me or not. If I do that thing or not do that thing, they are not bringing any change in my life.
Yes.
Look at me now. I started with those pampers and whatsoever. They give me some few numbers of following. Look at where I am now. I'm able to use those numbers to my advantages for some monetary value and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
But if I was to be scared back there, or the moment they start judging me, because there will be those negative comments, of course, just that I don't have feelings, man, I'm a stone.
Nah.
Yeah, those negative comments, they are always there, and I always do reply to them, because if I don't reply them, it's like, nah, I'm not.
And how do you reply to the comments? Obviously, people will say, this one,
your comment was seen and successfully been ignored. I saw it. I'm trying to show you that I did see the comment.
Yes.
So your comment was seen and successfully been ignored. Just so you understand that I saw your comment.
And you move on.
Besides your comment, even if it was not there, I was still going to move on.
So you're living in your own world.
Like
no, you don't care about what people say.
Not the normal one, but the Disnormal one.
So the Disnormal Boy name came before the content, or it came after? During the content.
During the content. I used to do videos. The way it started, I was just doing this video. I was like, yeah, being normal is very Disnormal.
Yeah, like crazy nyana.
Yeah, crazy nyana. Then it was that video. Hey, Jiki, I started using the word Disnormal so many times. I'm like, being normal is very Disnormal. Then came up as a name and thought about it. No, man, I'm a unique identifier. I'm not like anyone else in this world.
Yes.
I don't think the way other people think. Therefore, I'm not normal.
Yes.
Neither am I abnormal.
Yes.
So I'm Disnormal.
Yeah.
That's how I came.
And how did your family then? How was the feedback when your family, people close to you, they know you, they respect you, they know that you were actually like this person who's normal, they grow up normally, and the next thing you're wearing pampers around and you're shooting content on social media. How did they receive that?
My friends understood because they knew I've always been crazy around them.
Yeah.
Hey, my parents. Hey.
How was it?
To my parents, it was something else. You.
Yeah.
My mom even once called a pastor to come and pray for me
Is
because she thought I was really demented and not okay in my head. Because it became something that sometimes if I go a day without doing something stupid like those, I wasn't feeling okay. So it was working as a reverse mental psychology in a way, because I overthink things.
Yeah.
That it actually started back when I was in grade 12. I was studying a lot. So, those
So
things.
you think Kiri Buka?
Or
Or
no. I don't want to say that.
No,
if you say that, it's fine, but I don't want to say that.
It's a question. I'm not putting it as a statement. I'm saying, do you think it's books that made you become like this?
Not necessarily, but based on how deep I was actually into books.
So I just want to understand the link between you, the person you are today, and the books. Do you think books affected you somehow?
I won't directly admit that, but the way I was studying and putting efforts into studying, it ended up being like that.
Okay, maybe let's just agree that yes, books actually.
If you say that, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just listening to you and trying to make a sense so that we can move on. However, it's nothing bad what you did, because look at you now. You are known. You are even at Nochill Vodcast. We don't just call people here. We call people who actually are doing things, but we want to understand how they are doing those things. So, the eating now.
Yes.
You started eating.
Yes.
Like you can eat like this big quota waifeta. Like, do you get full or you doing it for content? Is it for content or you are eating? That's how you really are.
That's how I've always been.
Yeah.
That's how I've always been. But how the eating content started when I got into a relationship.
Yes.
All right. So I got into a relationship in 2021, and then I barely had time for doing anything, including content.
Yeah.
Because during the day and all those, I'm busy attending classes. In the evening, I'm studying. If I'm not studying, I am tutoring, because I'm tutoring grade 11, 12, first year and second year. I was doing those.
Yeah.
Now I still have to make time for my girlfriend because I was in a relationship. So what happened is that whenever we go out, that's my opportunity to take content.
Yeah.
So before we eat, I'll be like, shoot me a video while I'm eating my food first.
Yeah.
And then I eat fast. So I have to eat fast because her food is also getting cold.
Yeah.
So fast. So I've always been eating a lot, but not fast. So
Yeah.
eating fast was so that she can also have time to eat before her food is cold. And then it was an everyday thing. And then people started liking that content. So I was no longer doing it because I'm out with her.
Yeah.
Now it was just a matter of, if it's time to eat, put your phone there. Eat.
Let's eat.
2 minutes, and then that's it. So I've always been an eater, just not a fast eater.
Oh.
Yes.
So, cause your content, it has like a time frame. You do this and then you stop, and you do this and you stop, and you do this and you stop, and you do something else. Right now, currently, the eating one, it's the current one.
Thanks.
But we no longer see you wearing papers anymore, like often, like we used to see you. We no longer see you doing the edutainment, which you're gonna come to it. It's part of your content also.
Yes.
Along the journey of exploring your content, which one do you think resonates more with you? Like the one that you feel like, this is what I actually should be doing. Like, this is my thing. Edutainment.
Yes. Especially when it comes to the mathematics world.
Ne?
Teaching mathematics, preaching mathematics, breathing mathematics, eating mathematics, making mathematics easier than it can ever be.
Yes.
That is what I feel like.
You think that is your calling?
Yes, that is my calling.
Yes.
It's just that some of these things, I don't think before I do content, those when I was shooting videos with Braid, I'll just put Braid here.
Yeah.
Walk in a mall, take a video. Like I don't plan first.
Yeah.
It's just something that I just do.
Yes.
From just here and J. So I can't necessarily say those are what actually made me, but when I talk about the edutainment part,
you feel happy inside.
A lot.
Ne?
A lot.
And now, what do you think now? This journey of having followers, it's why do you, okay? Obviously, you're an educator who uses entertainment, then edutainment. That's what the word,
Yes.
right? So you teach mathematics in a fun way.
Facts.
So now you have these people that follows you. They're not there for maths, obviously.
Yes.
So how do you then incorporate your passion, which is edutainment, and the people that are actually watching there?
That are not there for the education part of it.
Yes.
Like the way I teach videos, the way I teach maths, even if you are not there for mathematics, you will laugh because of the kind of examples that I make in there and all those. So I'm still covering all of them except for those that are there specifically for those lessons. And also those eating videos. Hence why when I make content, just because I'm making eating content doesn't mean that I can now in a random day just come and post something regarding school or something regarding something else. What can I say? I'm flexible when it comes to content creation. I'm trying to, okay, cool, not a problem. There are people at this age who are watching my content. I need to create something around those age. I need to create this and this and this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now how do then people take you serious? Yes, you teach him mathematics, but this is the guy that wears pampers all over the world, I mean, on the internet. How do you then still keep people to be part of like learning process to say, okay, let me learn from this guy? Because even the jokes also, some people will just say, this guy is just joking. But when you know, right, I'm teaching. Explain to me the importance of edutainment in today's society. That's my question.
We are different from the old generation back there.
Yeah.
We easily enjoy things that look more like a joke.
Yes.
In a way. So back there, someone will just come, okay, solve for x. The way we solve for x, you say x plus 3 is equals to 0. Just take x to the other side. That's how you get your answer.
Yeah.
That's how we were taught. But now it's like, okay, for example, if we have A plus B on the left-hand side, and then they say A and B is dating R and X. So now they have to make babies. A has to multiply with B, C has to multiply with D.
Yeah.
That's a way of showing an easiest way to explain it.
Yeah.
It helps them being focused because now you are exemplizing with things that they can relate to,
yes.
easily relate to. So
yes.
they don't get bored in class.
Yeah.
Hence, even when I do that, it's not something that I do the whole period.
Yeah.
It's just that thing that I do when I start a session to catch their attention.
Yeah.
From there, then I become serious. Okay, I see you good. Okay, I've been serious for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Just jokunyana here and there and there, but make sure that whatever joke that I'm doing is helping us progress with the session that we are currently teaching.
Is it working?
A lot.
Are they passing the kids and everyone that you are tutoring?
A lot. You should go through my Facebook. You'll see the results. I think last year with grade 12s, I had 160 of them. Only one wasn't able to pass.
Out of 106?
Yes, out of 160.
60?
160.
So all they passed mathematics?
All they passed mathematics.
And it's because of your tutoring services?
I can't necessarily say that, but I can say that I had an influence.
Yeah.
That's what I can say to them, because I was the one who was tutoring them online on Zoom meetings.
That's powerful, man. Yeah. That is powerful. So do you do it for free or you charge?
At the moment I charge. I used to do it for free, but then I noticed that when someone is actually involved in something that they do not feel pain of paying for, they tend not to be serious. Sometimes they won't attend because they are not paying for anything. Yeah. So the moment they pay, at least they know good, okay, I am paying for this. I need to attend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So they are paying because of that.
Yes. So edutainment, it's not what is dominating, obviously. You know, it's part of maybe in the future, maybe now you're gathering people so that by the time you want to do, maybe open a school or whatever, you can have people. I'm just assuming that that's what you're trying to do. Because even myself, when I make people laugh, now I wrote a book, you know. Nice. But in the beginning, I was like, let me get people first. I had to make people laugh. Now I have a lot. I can easily sell. Maybe if that's what you do through that. Okay, cool. The negativity, man. What you do is people will criticize you, man. Like online. Like people will tell you, this guy waits us so, this guy waits us so. You said you reply, né?
Yes.
But as people, we still have feelings, right?
Through that.
How do you then, like, anyway, it will hit you.
Not with me, man.
Come on, guys.
Not with
Really?
me, man.
How did you overcome that stage of feeling hurt after seeing a comment that is hurtful?
Because that person definitely knows nothing about me. I'll probably never even meet that person in my life. So whatever they say about me doesn't identify who I am. It depends on how I react towards what they said.
Yes.
So if I react negatively, then I'm not going anywhere because negative comments will always be there. So I asked my question, okay, cool, no problem. This person is saying this certain thing that is very, very negative towards me. But then I don't even know who this person is. They are probably typing while they are sitting on a toilet chair, like, when you will never go anywhere with life, those kind of things. They don't even know me. We'll never even meet. They are not even putting anything into you find that they're not even following me.
Yes.
Yeah, so
they just like, came across it.
Yeah, so it's just a matter of like, it has no influence, man.
Throughout this journey of content creation, social media content creator, I know you don't like to be called comedian.
I'm not a comedian. Of course, I'm not a comedian.
Yes, I also don't like it. People call me comedian. I'm not trying to be funny.
To me, you
man.
are.
I'm not trying to be funny. So, in this whole journey, man, what have you learned as a person, like a personal lesson that you have learned throughout as a content creator, and it's also helping. And the other question is, what have you gained? The knowledge and other things.
Okay. When it comes to knowledge, I learned patience.
Yeah.
There are some videos that you'll post and they will just get 10 views. There. Sometimes they will just get 150. And then you just post one, suddenly just get 1 million,
Yeah.
You can be recognized through that. So it taught me that if you have passion into something else, give it time.
Yes.
And then the second one is, if you are thinking good enough about it, you can make a living out of it.
Yes.
In a way whereby you can approach brands. You can look for sponsors.
Yeah.
You can now have cameras. You can now have certain things without spending a penny.
Yeah.
Which is you making a living out of it. So the more numbers that you attract is the more opportunities you can create for you. Only if you think good enough.
Yeah.
Is the more that you can create good opportunities for yourself for certain things. You don't even have to pay for a car anymore. You can get a sponsor from a certain car. Now you're driving a car. Yeah. You don't have to buy clothes anymore. You can get a sponsor from a certain company that you exactly. So you can make a living out of it.
Yes.
That's what I've learned.
Yeah.
What I've gained in it is what I've learned in it.
Yes. So it's the knowledge.
Thank you.
Cool. We've seen you collaborating with some brands. I'm not sure about Sasco.
Yes.
But I know about Hungry Lion. They mentioned you.
Oh, I never collaborated with.
No, they mentioned you.
Yes, but I didn't collaborate with them.
Is it?
I didn't.
But they were like, they want to give you free food. Did you get?
I don't want free food. I want money. Who said I can't afford free food?
No, but I mean, sometimes it's way of just collaboration. To be mentioned by brands is also a part of
it's
growth.
part of growth. But there's some stage, man, where you get there, you're like, firstly, it's my transportation. I need to pay for my own transportation from wherever I am to Hungry Lion and return. Yeah. That is my own expense.
Yes.
Just to get there and eat their food, which is marketing to them for free.
Yes.
Which is something that I'm not willing to do. After they said that, I DM'd them. I'm like, okay, guys, so this is what's happening. I saw this and this and this and this. I'm looking for this amount.
You know what? I understand, and you are right, man. But what I've learned through my journey, I'll just share with you. I've worked with so many brands for free. And
same here.
Those free brands that I worked with, I took them, I packaged nicely, I did a portfolio, I went to the other brands and say, I worked with these brands, they paid me this much. So if you want...
Yes! Importantly, paid.
But they didn't.
Oh,
It's they didn't. I remember I worked with, I think, Red Bull, when I was still doing Nochill memes. I still do them, but I'm no longer like...
That much.
Always, yes. Nochill memes, I worked with Red Bull. And the relationship was, they're going to give me like 24 cans of Red Bull in the exchange of marketing. Well, I did. I took it. For me, it's the brand. I'm working with the brand.
You're getting close.
You understand?
Building a relationship.
Relationships, yes. I did that, but I took that portfolio, even the numbers, I went to the next brand. I went to Suzuki. Now anytime I can just call Suzuki, I want a car. You understand? Oh, cool, come. With that, I can take that. Like, it's all about building relationship. Brands will only work with people that they know that works with brands. It's just something that I'm just putting it out there to everyone.
I didn't know about it. I'm learning.
Yes. I remember you came to me with Sasco. You asked me, you were like, ish, bro, I wanna get to Sasco. What? Did you get to a point where Sasco recognized your work?
Yeah, they did.
How was it? Tell me about it.
They were giving me bread. I'm being honest.
Is it?
Yeah, they were giving me bread.
and then that's good. That's good. And how was that partnership like to you? And how did you feel? Just explain the experience.
I won't lie. That was the first brand that I've ever worked with. I was super excited. Excluding the local brands, that was the first big brand that I worked with. I was super excited.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to lose a connection with them. Just that some part of life made me stop. There was a time where I stopped creating content, I think for like 3 months.
Yeah.
So that's how I lost the connection with them.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, now there was something else. There was other things, no more the Sasco thing. So yeah.
So tell me about also that time where obviously we are creators, man, and it's like we are carrying a heavy thing on our shoulders, as a content creator. Sometimes we don't know what to do. The numbers are not balancing, like things are not connecting. No brands, obviously. Like, it's like you are falling in a way. I think maybe if you have experienced that situation whereby you feel like, I'm kind of like, I'm feeling like I'm falling off. What did you do if you had that experience, just to keep yourself relevant?
I did have that feeling, but thing is, I told myself that I'm not here to create content whatsoever. I was just making those few videos.
Yeah.
This is not the life that I personally want.
Yeah.
So during the 3 months that I actually quit social media, I just stopped posting. I didn't deactivate my account. So during that 3 months, I wasn't feeling anything negative on me because I didn't know the valuable of being an influencer. I didn't know that you can make a living out of being an influencer by then.
Yes.
And then when I came back, that's when brands started approaching me, local brands and all that. And then they were offering this much. Back then, when you offer me 500, I don't think twice. My guy, bring it, you know. And then it was only after I've noticed, okay, with this 1, 2, 3, I can gain 1, 2. For example, I'm a tutor. I was tutoring people online. The more views I get or the more following I have is the more I can reach people, telling them about my tutoring and whatsoever. So that was the only time I was like, holy shit, this is bigger than I thought. I think that was back in 2020. Ever since then, there was never a point where I felt like I'm fully.
But do people take you serious? Like, people could be in a relationship, like if you dating, how is your relationship thing like? I'm just curious because I really want to know, like, how do you, like, you're dating a man and the next thing is wearing a Pampers, is going, or is eating bread, like, or is eating food like so quick, like. I understand, we're creating content, and I know that is the content creation part. There's part of you which say, okay, I'm done now, cut, and then you become yourself. But like a lady who's dating you or anyone around you, like specifically about your relationship. Obviously, you had.
I'm single now.
You had a relationship.
Yeah, but now I'm single. Specify it.
And not now. Maybe you are.
Guys, I'm single.
Maybe single for the same reason. Exactly. So now, explain your longest relationship. How long was it?
My longest was 6 years, but that was back in high school before I started creating content.
I know when you are content
it was 7 months. 7 months.
And how was it like? Was the person did she accept you?
We fought a lot.
And what was the fight about?
Because I'll be like, okay, I'm about to eat. Shoot me a video eating like this. And be like, I'll fake. And then she'll just put the phone down. I'm like, what, Tom? Then we fight.
So you could literally just fight because Anyak.
Yes.
So she was
because the only reason we will be able to pay this bill is because of the videos that we posted back whenever. That's why we had a relationship with a certain company, and now we have money to pay for this. Now I'm saying shoot me a video while I'm eating 1, 2, 3. She will just shoot for 2 minutes. But you can't do this. People, she I don't have that thing about I don't.
Mike,
Oh.
No,
yeah.
So,
But then it does have a negative influence sometimes. People don't take me serious, man.
like nobody takes you
Like,
serious.
there are
It's only
people that-
us who understand that you're creating content. You know? Even me, some people don't. They just laugh when they look at me. I'm like, dude,
my man.
listen, I was just.
Hey,
Acting there.
there are some crushes that I had crushes on, and I had an opportunity to try and catch.
Explain that story whereby your girlfriend,
My ex.
yeah, your ex, you were out, and then the next thing she ran.
Okay, that was back in 2019 when I was doing my Pampers content.
Yes.
You know, we were in a relationship, not a problem.
Yeah.
She was staying this side in Bram. I was in Midrand. That's when
Yeah.
I was back in Midrand. And then it was her birthday. I'm like, let me take you out, babe. She's agreed. Then I'm like, okay, cool. Where do you wanna eat? She said Roko Mama's. Okay, cool. Come to Roko Mama's.
Yeah.
She arrived before me. I wanted her to arrive before me. And then I left rest with my friends. Shooting videos, wearing a Pampers.
Yeah.
Straight to Roko Mama.
You love this.
I love it. I'm going back there.
Yeah.
And then I got to Roko Mama. So everyone is just looking at me. Some of them are just following me with pictures. And then she's sitting there. She saw me as I was entering. She stood up immediately, went to the bathroom with her bag. But I saw where she was sitting. I'm like, okay, she'll come back here.
Yeah.
I went there and said,
Wearing papers.
Yeah, wearing Pampers. When she came out, ran straight to the door. And I'm like, baby, come here. She ran like nobody's business. And that was the end of our relationship.
You lie.
Yeah.
It
that
ended
was-
like that.
Just like that. She blocked me. I think we talked again 4 months later. That's when she was
And what
telling
did she
me-
say?
She was telling me, Guti, I'm not matured, I'm stupid and childish, and I will never get anyone that I will ever be in a relationship with and whatsoever. And back then I had healed. I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine.
But how did you 3 months young without even knowing what is the reason? How was it?
I tried communicating with her. I tried using my friend's phones to call her. Once she hears me, she will hang up and block that number with immediate
and you
effect.
at that time, what was happening? What were you feeling?
It was painfuling me. Of course, I will be painful dead because it's past tense. It's painful dead. I was painful dead by that whole entire thing. But deep down, I'm like, man, she's not worth my time, man.
Nah.
Yeah, I can get whichever girl I want. I was lying to myself
But
back then.
do you blame these women though? Let's be
Yes,
honest.
I blame them. You
Why?
came into my life and my relationship. You dated me, knowing what kind of a person I am.
Is it? So
Yes.
she knew.
She knew that I wear Pampers. This is what happened. When that year she was doing first year, at the orientation, I was MC.
Yeah.
Initially, I came dressing up like a normal person.
Yeah.
10 seconds later, I go to the bag. When I come back, surprise.
Yeah.
Here's the Pampers,
It's the
mother and
character.
fathers.
Yeah.
It's a character, you know.
Yeah.
She knew that. You know, she gave me her numbers after she saw me that I'm wearing a nappy there. We got into a relationship knowing that there are some times where I wear a nappy. She was even going with me to Nizams to get old people snappies. At least Bengaskakil. Okay, I did once. But Bengaskakil all the times. Truth is, on a serious note, Bengaskakil all the times. There were times where I can hold myself. No, the Uguskakil are like...
You did once, like, why?
It was a day on someone who could we are Shungaskakela for this money. I'm like, you think I'm not capable? There's no way. I'm like, let me show you. And then that was it. So she knew that I'm capable of doing those kind of things, you know. But jiki kwabam, haibu. Uyangishia kuthi ngcoki Pampers, ngithenge nawe.
Yeah.
Oh, you were not serious when. She told me that you are immature and you'll never ever find a
Maybe
girl
she was hoping to change you.
Change who?
Do you think there's any lady who can change you?
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
When you say me, you mean me?
Yeah.
This one?
Disnormal.
Hey, me?
Yes.
Change me.
I don't know. Like, I'm asking.
What do you? What are you? Change you? How me change me? How? No, me.
So you
I
don't.
can't even change myself. I tried failed changing myself, taking myself serious. I can't. So now you want to come into my life as a stranger that I didn't know for 24 or 23 years, and you want to come and change me. I failed to change myself for 23 years.
So no one can change you.
Me?
Yeah.
Is that still a question?
It's a yes or no thing.
No, I'm surprised that is still a question.
No, because you know why? Because that obviously you explaining that she knew
Yes.
that you are like this.
Yes.
Obviously, if she left, then she thought she was gonna change you.
Then
So
she's
you
stupid
just give everyone assurance. Hey guys, you can't change me.
You can't change me. I failed to change myself. You can't change me. I think that is why I'm single. You can't.
Yeah.
Thing is, okay, the first few days when I ask you out, and I'm a romantic guy. I'm that guy who gets flowers and all that. It's fine, but I will tell you the truth. I can wake up one day in the middle of the night thinking of a content. I'm like, okay, today I wanna wear Spider-Man outfit and go to the roof. Baby, we're going to video. I will tell you before the relationship. And you know what's funny? Thing is, they'll be like, nah, it's fine. I'm willing to do that. You know, I don't know what is driving them crazy. 2 weeks is a lot.
Serious?
2 weeks. 1, 2. 2. 14 days.
So you've been so that one is that your girlfriend?
No. Which one?
That one.
No, I told you I'm single. And I'm not saying I'm just saying. I'm single. I'm fully single. Single, alone. I'm alone.
I thought maybe she was the girlfriend. I was like, hey, so...
No.
Leave.
I am... She's gonna what?
She's gonna leave soon.
Everything has an expiry date. Even if they leave, I knew that they were gonna leave. I mean, everyone who comes to my life, I know there will be a time where they will have to exit it.
Yeah.
And
so you don't want anyone to disturb your content?
Amen. In the name of Pastor Bushirwa Meta Rakata Soka Toa. Amen. Parabolic shita kaparaba. Sokobobo. Yes.
So this is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm seriousness, yeah.
No, I'm serious.
You're serious?
You see, you already don't take me. I'm serious, guys.
No, but I mean, how can, like, honestly, guys?
Honestly, please. Right now, I'm serious. I'm not laughing. I'm serious.
Okay, so no, where are we going?
Serious.
Disnormal, where are we going with this? Like, I need to know. Obviously, you plan this thing. You know what you're doing. You understand? You know exactly where you're going. You know what you're doing. Like, I just assumed that maybe you just want to have people's attention. Then you say, hey, guys, nah. As much as I make you laugh and I'm like this, I'm a tutor. I teach mathematics. So here, that's what I was just trying to make sense out of everything.
Okay.
But what is it that you are doing?
Okay, guys, I know back in Limpopo and KZN there is grandmothers who are studying midnight engineering. So if you're gonna try and stop my plans because I'm gonna say them in front of a camera right now. No, I'm serious. There are people who do traditional healing, traditional engineering and midnight engineering back in Limpopo.
Yeah.
So even if you are target, but my plan is that hopefully, if God does agrees with me, I'm hoping that I will own a school.
Yeah.
One of the good days, because now what I'm doing, I'm creating relationships with different schools, different learners, and all those, trying to grab as much attention of learners and other schools as I can.
Yes.
You know, so my goal, I'm hoping that one day I am gonna be able to have a school.
Yes.
And then besides,
but let's talk about the people. This attention that you have almost 1 million followers on TikTok, almost 700,000, but it's almost 1 million to me. I don't know. Is that your account?
Yeah, I have two accounts. I have one that has 690,000 and the other one has 498.
That's a lot of attention, bro. You understand? And on Instagram, over 100,000 followers. That's a lot. You understand? So there's attention. You know when God blesses you with attention, He has a reason why. I don't believe that I'm too smart to just have a lot of followers following me. There has to be a purpose. I don't know what, but that's why I'm trying to do even the podcast, so that I can inspire other people. If this is what God gave me followers for, I think I'm grateful
that
for
is
it.
what
You understand? So there's so many things. Like I said, I wrote a book which is aimed to educate people on how to become influencers, how to overcome, to get to a point where they don't even care. Just like you don't care about anyone, you just do what you are doing.
I care about myself. What do you mean I don't care about anyone?
Nah, like, I'm talking about the outside. You understand?
Okay.
So, the people, how are you going to be useful to the people who are following you? Besides making them laugh, obviously.
Besides assisting them with mathematics.
No. That one, I feel like it's, because, I mean, the reason why you got a lot of numbers is not mathematics.
Facts, but that my goal is to make sure that I push them towards the mathematics, mathematical world.
Yes, okay.
Because
That's the answer.
We can't live without mathematics. Everything in this life with mathematics. If you can name one thing,
explain that to me.
Everything is mathematics. Even the people who are in varsity right now who did maths lit in high school, they know that when they get there, it's all about pure mathematics. They don't care about the maths lit that they did in high school.
Yeah.
Every single thing is mathematics.
Is it?
Us being here is mathematics.
Explain that. I love people.
There is a probability that we could not have been here. That is mathematics.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Besides that, another thing that I do Betway. That's another thing that I do.
The gambling
in. You find it as gambling. I see.
It's what they call it. It's not just
okay. To me, yeah. The thing is, because they just place bets. I do real analysis and statistics first before I place a bet to weigh my probability and chances.
How does maths apply to a Betway? Please apply the mathematics.
Not a problem.
It's Chiefs and Pirates playing.
Yes. Number one, you're going to start with real analysis. So real analysis is going to assist you if you need to be able to go for goals, for a straight win or lose, for yellow cards, for who to score or whatsoever. Yeah. So real analysis is going to show you what between Chiefs and Pirates, something that happens more frequently in the game. There's more yellow cards or there's more goals or whoever always scores when they are playing against what. Yes. Or there's more corners. Yes. That is what real analysis is going to assist you in. Yes. And then statistics is going to assist you with the probability that if you selected this number of teams based on your real analysis, these are the chances that this ticket might pull. That is where mathematics comes in, the gambling. Unlike others will be like, Real Madrid are better. Real Madrid straight win. Kaizer Chiefs straight win. Banyana straight lose. Pretoria straight lose. Those kind of things. So that's why I think they call it gambling. I call it an investment.
It's an investment.
To me, personally. So that is how mathematics is involved with Betway.
In real life.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, talking about Betway, not to try to just like promote it anyway. I'm just interested in this because there are many people who does this, and I'm sure some of them be like, "Hey, bro, teach us the tactics." So, what are the tactics that you can teach people who wants to do that or who are doing that already but losing? So, before I even ask that, are you winning?
Yes, I am winning.
So your maths application is working?
I'm working very, very good for me personally.
What are you applying? What are your strategies? Analysis?
I just explained.
Those were just one thing.
Real analysis and statistics. That is what I used to bet on Betway.
So I want you to give me a real example. Chiefs and Pirates is playing. What do you... Pella, you were just doing the overall, but then specifically for those teams.
Chiefs and Pirates are playing. What real analysis is going to do is that I'm going to search history between Kaizer Chiefs and Pirates, maybe for the past 3 games or whatsoever.
Yeah.
What's something that has been doing...
And what maths is that? What subject in maths is that?
Actuarial sciences. In the actuarial sciences, we have a module called real analysis specifically and statistics. So, okay, to normal people, it's stats. Stats and probability. Yeah. Okay, to everyone, it's stats and probability. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's stats and probability. So doing a research about those two teams back in the history from the past 2 seasons or whatsoever, and then check what is more likely to happen. Is it more goals that can happen in this game or the past games? Was there more yellow cards? Was there more corners? Which one is stronger when, who is where, and whatsoever? That is how you start with the real analysis. Then from there, you know that, okay, for this game, I'm going for yellow cards. Maybe this game will have over 4.5 yellow cards, meaning that it will have 5 yellow cards upwards. Or it will have over 4.5 corners, meaning that it will have 5 corners upwards. That is the real analysis. Now you selected that. And then now the statistics is going to come by saying that, okay, the chances of these yellow cards happening, maybe it's 1 out of 9. The chances of the second game, maybe Real Madrid and Barcelona, of having over 5 corners, the probability is 0.04. Now the statistics is going to calculate all those ones, and then it will show you, okay, the chance of you win this ticket with these 3 games is 50%. You add the 4th one, is going to decrease the probability of you winning it. The chances of now you winning the ticket is 20%. If you are going for 1 game, the chances of you winning this game is 70%. So the higher win rate you have, the better the chances of you winning this thing.
I lost track. I lost track. Now, and to me it shows that you are very passionate about mathematics. And
I am. I can't even say I'm passionate. I am
You
living
love
for
it,
mathematics.
yes. And where did this journey of mathematics start?
Back in 2013, 2014, after I passed grade 10 with condone. So I passed grade 10 with condone because I failed maths, and then my parents. Okay, I've always been this chacharak boy who talks too much.
Yeah.
You know, back in high school. So I was doing modelings in grade 9, and then I became Mr. Duwake. So now I got everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing grade 10, and I'm supposed to repeat with the whole attention that I had. I can't. So I passed with condone, and my mom was like, you are going to repeat.
Grade 10?
Yeah, I'm like, no way. It's like, you're going to repeat. And this. And
then?
Mama, Mama, I'm a celebrity, you know. I'm a celebrity. And then she was like, okay, if you're not repeating, then you'll have to go for the camp. So I went for a camp the whole of December, where we were just 3 of us. We were 3 guys. We were taught by this other guy called Dom and Class Masalisa. So they were teaching us maths, physics, life sciences, and geography. Yeah. Those are the only things that we were doing for grade 11. So we did the whole syllabus of grade 11 back in December of passing grade 10. So in January 2015, when I was doing grade 11, I was done with the syllabus of the whole year. But one thing that I was so excited that I am able to do now is the maths that almost made me repeat a class. Yes. And then that's how I fell in love with mathematics, because I even noticed, it's a matter of mentality sometimes. I'm saying sometimes. There are people who
math is difficult, yeah.
No, like... As long as math is difficult, it's hard for you to give it to them. Not good math is difficult.
Okay, cool.
They find it hard to accept it. Not that math is hard. They find it hard to accept the mathematics.
Yes.
So ungathu maths so hard. Lo muntu o hard ukuthola maths.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
So that's how I fell in love with mathematics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was bored. June grade 11, 2015. That's when I started doing grade 12 mathematics in June. Then I started doing
in advance. You're in advance.
Those things were boring. They became boring, I swear. They became boring. Yeah. And then I started doing those. And then I passed grade 11. Okay. I believe I passed it well.
Yes.
Grade 12 January, I was also done with the whole syllabus, even with the question papers. So it was just a matter of, okay, I'm just going to school, waiting for exams. But specifically what I loved the most was maths. So ever since then, till today.
Damn, that's inspiring. So with this mathematics knowledge that you have, obviously say you want to have school has different subjects.
True.
It's not only mathematics.
I don't only tutor mathematics. I tutor all the subjects except for languages, accounting and all those. I have people that are tutoring for me. So we have an online classes whereby I and Professor Mashaba were the founder of this thing. We used to tutor at different camps together. Yeah. When he was doing maths, I would do physics. When he do physics,
so you even understand physics. Obviously, it's not.
Yeah.
Physics is easy once you get maths.
Yeah. Right. So maths and physics are my thing. Even life. I also teach what life science is, but I will teach it because there's no one to teach it. Yes. Not necessarily that.
So would you say you're a teacher?
No. I wouldn't say I'm a teacher.
Why?
I'm someone who can make things easier than a teacher to learners. So I am not a teacher.
What do you call those people, if there's a new word?
Edutainers.
Facts. Nice. We're learning. There are things. Guys, this is a new word. Explain edutainers to those who doesn't understand.
Giving education through entertainment. Because we love it. No one can say they don't love entertainment. It's just that we love different entertainments, but we do love entertainment. So when there's entertainment in the field of education, it is very rare for people to not focus, because they are getting both entertainment and education that they came for. So yeah,
I like that. I loved it. And where did you learn this? Because I knew Edutainer a long time ago. I
learned this back in 2019.
Yeah.
We went to teach at this other school, and then the math teacher was in class when I was teaching. She's like, hey man, this thing, they found it difficult to understand. Now it seems like you're making it easy. You are very entertaining.
Yeah.
Then that's when he told me, what you do is called edutainment, because you are entertaining through education whatsoever. Yes. Then that's how I thought, I mean, entertaining.
Hey, bro, people will just look at you and say, but this is the side of Davey that people don't know, and some of them, they don't understand that on social media we are acting. You know, we're acting.
Besides that, on social media, you only post what you want people to know
Yes,
about you.
you know,
It's not my whole entire life that is there.
Yeah.
It's only the entertainment that I want it to be there. We might find out you are married while we are with you here.
Of course I am, bro. Like, I cannot be. It's cold. Yeah, outside. Go outside right now. Yeah, I mean, me, really, I'm gone. But, bro, it's not about me today. It's about you.
What I like is that even if you're gone, it's possible for you to return. You can go and return. Saying, I'm not.
Yeah, it's possible. You're right.
I've been there too. I was once gone.
With me, my friend. If you are pala in this relationship, it's been like 6 years. If you are pala, because I mean, such investment and the next thing, if you are pala, I'm just gonna do podcast all
personally over. In relationships, I will never give up, but I will never last for nonsense. I will never give up trying, but at the same time, I will never last for nonsense.
Obviously, you're gonna get to a point where you grow up, man. You're gonna have school.
Yes.
You know? You're gonna obviously, whether you like it or not, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have a person and kids.
Part of my long-term goals is at least if I can accomplish 3 degrees and not have a wife, not have kids.
But at the end, you get there. Obviously,
I'll get to have kids.
Of course.
No, my goal is to not have kids in my life.
Why?
It's my goal. It's my lifetime goal.
There has to be a motive behind every goal, obviously.
There has to be a motive behind every goal, but I told myself that, you know what? I actually have an uncle who is like that. He's currently 49 years old. He has 23 cars. His life... Okay, I believe his life is nice. He doesn't find his life nice. But personally, I believe like his life is nice. He doesn't have a wife. He has like a big mansion. He's enjoying life according to me. He doesn't believe he's enjoying life. You know.
Now you're gonna get to that point where it's no longer fun anymore. You need like kids. But it's fun. Maybe if that's your plan for now, well, obviously you grow. But for me, the point I was trying to make was looking back. If you get to that point where you're going to have kids and a wife, looking back on your content, do you think you're going to regret anything that you have posted?
No. I will never. I'm a man who never regrets. Whatever decision that I made, if tomorrow it is no longer matching how I planned it to be or now it is backfiring, I did that purposely. I will learn from it, but I will not regret it.
Yeah.
So it will teach me a lesson. If maybe my kids now are watching me, maybe let's say I have kids and they're in school, but or there's a meeting for parents and maybe I'm there and then one of the learners is just like, hey, your father used to wear pampasses. Look at this. And then they laugh at my kids and whatsoever. It will just be a matter of, hey, back then, there's a reason why I was doing that and it worked for me. Probably if I did not wear those pampasses, I wasn't going to be able to be supporting my kids today. You never know. Yeah. Maybe I can't regret something that today it's making a living for me.
Yeah.
Me wearing those pampasses there is a reason why I'm chilling with you here today.
Of course.
If I've never worn a pampers, I was probably never going to be here with you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I can't regret that. Even if now I go to a certain company, we used to wear pampers. The only reason you knew about me is because of that pampers.
Yeah. Your content is just, for me, it's when I look at it, it's just a reflection of taking risks. Tell me about that. The importance of taking risks. I feel like most of all the things that you are doing, even the food eating, it's taking risks because of your health also.
Through that.
You know. But risk needs to be taken at some point.
Through that. Because without a risk, there is no gain. But we need to take risks in a strategic way. You can't just now say, you know what, I want to shoot a video cruising before a train crosses here. And then boom, next thing, see us. And I'm going to play that trip. It's giving Zimbabwe, you know. Yeah. But then taking risks that are valuable and they can be able to be beneficial in the next day. I mean, if it wasn't for taking risks, I wouldn't risk wearing a pampers. And if I didn't risk that, I wouldn't probably be having content now, maybe, or the followers that I do have. So I did take a risk and it did pay out. There are some risks that we take and they do not pay out, but we don't regret them because they taught us a certain lesson. I mean, I took a risk to be in a relationship. It didn't work out.
I feel like life is all about the risk.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You being born was a risk. Your parents tried something.
Yes.
You know, someone killing you, it was a risk.
Everything is a risk.
So everything is a risk.
Yeah.
So if you being born is a risk, why can't you just continue with the risk?
Yes.
Yeah, so
you have to take mathematical risks.
Analyze your
Calculated
risks
risk, they say.
Yes.
But because I'm talking to you, Dave, a mathematician, right?
Yes.
Is that what they call you? Are you a mathematician by qualification?
No.
Why?
By qualification, I'm a computer scientist.
Is it?
Yes.
And how does it incorporate with math? Wow, like the
Okay, personally, when I started the degree, I knew nothing about it. It was just a matter of, okay, cool. I just want something to do with maths when I got there. And then I'm like, yeah, computer science is mathematics. Yeah, and I went for it.
How is it easy or it's difficult for you? Because there's programming there.
Programming part, I found it difficult, but after a year, it was
good. Yeah.
But it took almost a full year for me to get into that
understand.
field. Yeah, because firstly, back in high school, I never used a PC. The first time I had a laptop was when I was in university. According to me, a laptop was for movies, huh?
Is it?
Yes. According to me, a laptop was just for watching movies and all those. That's what I thought. I'm being honest, guys.
Yeah.
Laptop, according to me, was to watch movies. And if you have a laptop, your parents are rich. It's not questionable. Back in Limpopo, your parents are rich.
Yeah. So what are you doing there in Limpopo to contribute with your knowledge and also even your fame?
Besides when I am free and going to different schools around there, besides that, honestly speaking, there's not much that I've done up to so far. It's only now that we're planning to give back to the community. We're planning to host a soccer tournament.
Yes, because I know you're a soccer person.
Through that, yeah, we're planning to host a soccer tournament, and we're currently trying to gather some few things. There's a school for, I don't know, those people with wheelchairs, those people who can do things. Special schools, yeah. We're trying to gather things for a certain school back home, just to try and give back to the community for the fame that I can say at the moment I little bit have.
I saw you in 20, I think it was 2020. I saw you on screen, Moja Love. You were acting on Pumumo, a movie.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience. I see even the smile came from the beginning of how you got it, and even during when you were shooting and everything, the whole experience, and just tell us about it.
How I got it, there was initially the first time it was on Umpagati. There was Umpagati, Aaron from Yeah, so
you were there.
Yeah, he contacted me with, come be part of the people who sit down there. Yeah, but when specifically, I want you to ask questions, like I want you to talk and all those kind of things. Okay. And yeah, I did go there. And he only knew me because of content.
Yes. Which content specifically?
The Pampas content. I used to do gay content.
Yes, okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So
yeah. So the first time he called me there, they were talking about, I think is it tribalism or what? Yeah. Whereby a man can marry 10 wives, but a wife can't be married by 10 women and whatsoever. Yeah. That was the first time they were having those. Yeah. Then from there they were talking about gender-based violence and whatsoever. He called me because he thought I am a Johnny. Yeah. Those kind of situations. Yeah. He thought I'm a chapter 6. Baby.
So obviously there are people who still think like that.
It's okay. Continue thinking like that. I'm not gonna.
You are acting.
I'm not even doing that anymore. But it was an act. But if you think that is who I am, it's okay. I won't change your mind.
Cool. Let's continue the story.
And then from there, he told me, "Guti, Moja Love has hashtag I can act. I should post a video on any video that I do and they just use hashtag I can act." I did it, and then I got a DM from there. We exchanged numbers, and then from there I was told, they were like, "Can you play soccer?" I'm like, yeah, I can play soccer. Okay, cool, not a problem. We are shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whenever. Are you available? I'm like, hell yeah, for TV. Yeah. I'm available.
Sure.
I didn't even know that they pay.
Is it?
Yeah. Back then I was like, I'm going to do it for free. Hey, I get there, they're like, you read 3.5 per day. Yeah. Even if you come and shoot, you taking a cup on a table and drink for the fact that you came to live. Hey, I'm like, Baba, I'm gonna stay here. And then that's when I went for the shoot there.
No audition, nothing.
No audition, no nothing. Went there, hashtag I can act, and then got there. They gave me a script. They told me that I'm gonna speak my own language and whatsoever. The funny part was that my mother was Zulu in there.
Is it?
Yeah, my mother was Zulu, but then I was being school man speak Sami.
Yeah.
Zulu.
Uzama lizulu.
Yeah, phela ngumZulu mina, mpela insizwa. And then from there the shoot was nice, honestly. Just that first day I was shy a little bit until I got a chance to be on stage. When they were like, action!
You were doing it.
Hey, I was doing my thing there. Hey, but there was a party. Hey, I will never forget this girl.
Yeah.
So there was a part whereby there is a monkey that is supposed to be Ichweni. I don't know if you know what Ichweni is. A gorilla whatsoever.
Yes.
Is supposed to move a hand on top of me and whatsoever.
Yes,
so,
I saw when you were dreaming like wow lawyer.
yeah, so that part we were shooting it at night.
Yes.
Load shedding happened. So they were using a backup.
Yeah.
So that monkey thing, it was a girl who was wearing that thing.
That girl one next door.
Yeah,
Oh.
you remember her?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, no, I was watching everything.
Guys, he's married, but you see, Muhlali.
No, like it's the story now.
Yeah.
So I was following up. Yeah.
She was only wearing that thing up to here. Now my guy, she's sitting like this on top of my thighs, so that she can move her hand on top of me here.
Yeah, like.
And then load shedding happened while she was still sitting there. Then she doesn't move. You, my guy. I was pissed. They're like, you can feel it, huh? You know, that was
the fun part of it.
Ash, that was the most interesting part of it.
But this to me just revealed that you liked the girl. Otherwise, you wouldn't even mention
Yes,
it.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I never got an opportunity to talk to her ever again.
Yeah.
And from there, when electricity came back, they were like, action, I forgot all the lines. The only thing I'm thinking about is me and her. Oh, they're like, action. And they're like, what am I supposed to say?
But home now, let's go home.
Yeah.
What did they say? Because I mean, obviously, in the beginning, when you were wearing pampers and all those things,
Yeah.
they were like, "Yo, kufedile kangwanaru, nabamuloyile."
Oh.
But now, here you are getting to be featured on Moja Love, one of the biggest channels in SA.
I didn't tell them when I was on Moja Love. I kept quiet about it, even when the show was out. I think it was actually 2 episodes. I didn't say anything about those scenes. Until my mother, when I came home, is like, Evan, I'm hearing people say that you're on TV. Why don't you tell us? I'm like, yeah, I am on TV.
Yeah.
But I had recorded it before when I was back home.
So you think she was gonna? Why didn't you tell her?
My mother and me being on videos.
Hey. Even today?
No. Now she's super, very, very supportive and monati. Laker.
Yeah, because I feel like parents need to see the results first before any other
through
thing.
that. Yeah, because she thought, Guti, it's going to distract you from school.
Nah.
They were telling me.
So like, Vele, your mom really wants you to be a school boy, like utamaye, ufete skolo, uvereke.
Not these video things. But she once said, Guti, it's okay to do videos and all that, but do one thing at a time. Finish school and then do videos. Yes. But she knows very well that after finishing school, she will say work. After working, she will say mail. Yeah, so there will never be part of videos there according to her. We are Shasha, and I'm like, mama, I'm your son. I know what you can think about me. I'm just like you. But then, it happened. But now she's supportive. She's okay about everything. We laugh about it. Sometimes she can even take videos with me.
Is it? Yeah. They start like that, man. Yeah. They grow up very fast. They grow up very fast. They agree, like in the beginning they don't understand. It's technological world now. They lived in that world where technology was not a thing. So now it is. And talking about that, man, there are so many people out there at home. They have skills, they have talents, they can act, they can literally do anything but confidence, which you have a lot of. You have a lot of confidence. You do you, and doing you has brought you here to Nochill Vodcast. What message of inspiration can you tell someone who's watching right now? They know they want to do something, but there's this thing that's always trying to hold them back, like fear of being criticized, lack of confidence, fear of failure. What if I post and I get 2 likes? What message do you have for them?
The only thing that I'm going to say is that in life you should try to fail, but failing to try becomes a problem because now you did not even try a bit. And also always make sure that you conquer and fight and succeed towards the fight of you fighting your fears. Because if you do not do that, you will never succeed in anything in life. And also, don't be selfish. Do what we call building relationships, which is what you once talked about. You used to do those kind of life. So now I have acting skills. You have writing skills.
Yeah.
He has cameras
Skills.
Without me, he can shoot anyone with those cameras. But
Yes.
if we can build a relationship whereby you bring up a script and then I act the script and then he comes and shoot the video, and then when I post and when you post and when he posts, we just text each other. Okay, the writer is this and then whoever is this.
Give each other credit.
Give each other credit.
Yes.
That is how we can build good relationships that can help us
Yes.
to move to the next level. Because one candle helping another candle be on in a room, it does not lose its spark whatsoever, but it makes the room be brighter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
if we can
powerful.
work through building relationships, because I won't lie to you, everything is all about connections recently.
It's life.
And you cannot have those connections without having to build relationships.
Yeah.
So the relationships that you build today might be the ones that are going to get you somewhere in the near future. So always make sure that you are good to people, smile with people, and most importantly, build good, healthy relationships. When it comes to creating content creation, do collaborations. They push a lot.
Yeah. As you grow, what challenges have you faced as up until now? Like personal challenge as a content creator, if there's any that you still remember, and how did you overcome those challenges?
One is obviously not being taken serious. Not being taken serious. There was a school whereby I was supposed to teach back in Pretoria. So one of the guys who used to host camps did talk to the school that I'm going to come and tutor,
Yeah.
And then the moment I got there, the Miss teacher knows my content. And
She said no.
She said no.
You didn't get access.
I didn't even get to see the learners. And that time I came all the way from Limpopo. So that was one of the most things that pained me. But only, I think it was last year. Last year I did get a chance to go and teach there. She's no longer part of the school. So I did get a chance to go there. And funny enough, now we have a good relationship with the principal. We work so well together. And yeah.
So do you think your content somehow blocks or closes doors for you?
Yes. Yes, it does. It's like now you know that I wear, back then when I was wearing Pamperses, you know that I wear Pamperses. You want to build a brand or I don't know, something, funerals. Let's say you have a company for funerals. How will you hire me to come and promote your company with my Pampers? Even if I was to apply whatsoever, you'll think twice good to Pampers.
Yes, now that you're talking about applying, obviously you're going to school, you're going to graduate, and you're going to need to get a job. So do you think it's going to be a challenge for you to get a job based on your content?
With the content that I'm moving with at the moment, I don't think so.
No, like all the content.
I created back there.
Yes.
Yes, it will be a challenge. And I'm ready to face that challenge.
Yeah.
I like challenges in my life.
Yeah.
Things that come easy, not for me.
No.
Yeah. So I am ready for that challenge. I know it's going to come and I will face it and I will win it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, these days, before companies hires, they look at social media profiles. They have to see your reputation and all these kind of things. So that's why I'm asking that. But I'm glad that you are aware about those things and you are ready to face those things, I mean, it's always a challenge, especially if you want to be in corporate industry where you have to work 9 to 5, For some of us... trust me, I believe we should also look at this thing of owning things. Let's be the ones that hires, we have internet now. It's easy, I can hire an editor, I can hire mang light what, for this thing to go and inspire people. Which I feel like you have people, man. I don't see you suffering anywhere in your life. Where there's people, there's everything. Money, there's honor, there's all these kind of things. Yeah. So, Disnormal Boy.
Me?
Yes.
What did I do?
I just want to understand one thing from you because, we've been doing this social media for too long, man. We met in 2019. Even today, we're still on it, and we're talking about same thing. They were interviewing us about same thing that we're doing. How do you sustain yourself to always be on that peak every year? Because with content creators, we get to a point where we're at peak. The numbers are there, everything is there. And then the next year we fall off and it's over. We've seen people who were doing content before us, they're no longer anywhere to be seen, you understand? For you to actually survive in this industry, what were you doing? Is it because of the change of the content you've been updating, or what other strategies did you apply?
Time. You need to move with time.
How? Yes.
Definition of time is change of, I don't know, but change of something.
Yeah.
So time has to do with change. The more the time goes, is the more we have certain changes in life.
Yeah.
So your content that people find fun today, they won't find it fun in the next 6 months or whatsoever.
Yes.
So you need to be versatile when it comes to content creation.
Yeah.
Always be flexible. Okay, cool, not a problem. Now there's a scandal of COVID-19. Be able to move your content that will relate to at least that, or at least add some value towards the content that you've been creating.
Yes.
The content that you had 6 months ago, when we compare to the content that you create today, let's see a value that has increased from back there.
Yes.
That is the only thing that I believe that can actually be able to sustain us if you have consistency.
Yes.
However you post content, consistency.
Yes.
Consistency will always be the key.
Yeah.
Consistency and allowing yourself to move with time.
To change.
Allow yourself to change.
That part, I put it in the book, and I feel like you already understand it. We have to move. Even me, people are still asking, why are you no longer talking to Cardi B? It's boring me. It's boring me. I've been doing it for too long.
Imagine if it bores you. What about the person that you're creating it for? Because we can read energy. Fact
exactly.
Is, if you are not happy or comfortable with the content you create, we can see it.
Exactly. Thank you.
We can, through watching you, we can tell you, papa.
Yeah.
This,
people are asking, Nochill, why did you stop that content, man? What? But guys, to be honest, I'm putting this out there. It's easy for me to do that thing. At first, it was challenging, but it's no longer challenging. This is challenging for me. I have to do a research about you. I have to even make sure that I'm asking the right questions, the questions that people want. This is challenging. They're going to get to a point where I feel like, okay, I'm getting used to it now. I get a host because this has to be continuously. We're trying to inspire you. 3 E's. 3 E's. Educate, encourage, and entertain. You will win on social media. If you focus on these 3 E's, it's a formula. I even put it in the book, bruh. You're doing edutainment. So you did first E and the second E in one thing. Comedy, which is entertainment. Mm-hmm. You teach him mathematics, education. You're always going to win. Trust me. I'm telling you, this guy, if he doesn't stop, he's going up online.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
We have these things of like awards, man. Have you ever thought about just having things like awards, I mean,
no.
You don't participate in these things.
The YouTube what? No, I don't.
No, like even this. This is a trophy from SASMA, South African Social Media Awards, One day participate, man. You have
one of them.
Fan base, yes. Because, I mean, the people, who do you think, okay, describe your followers, if you know.
My followers?
Yeah, what, the character, the psychographics.
Youth that is between the age of 18 and 26 who are into entertainment, not just education, and matlanya. But so
yeah,
people who like comedy, I believe. Psychologically, people who I don't know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
What's up?
Yeah, I doubt. I doubt. I don't think you can look at me and be like, eventually you will be like,
Yeah. How long it has been, guys?
1 hour 15.
Is it? Okay, we just 10 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm just checking my feet. Don't cut this. This is raw. This is raw. So, yeah, I mean, this 10 minutes. Yeah.
I'm saying I like it raw also.
Everyone likes it raw. Even the people, they don't want these filtered things,
Yeah, once you buy a carrot, eat it raw. Don't cook it first. Wait. What were you talking about? What were you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the footage. They must not cancel that thing. So there's this one thing that I always ask most of the people who comes here. What is it that you see in this social media content creation industry? You've been in this for long. I'm sure you've seen things, bad or good. I want you to mention the good side of this being a content creator and also the bad side of it in the industry, not specifically about anyone or like the industry itself, you know.
People who create content also have a life out of content creation. They also have things that they go through. You find that they are going through something, but they barely talk.
Yeah.
People who create content, they barely talk about problems, and they do have problems.
Yeah.
And also, it can become addictive. Creating content, it can become addictive, which can result in being good or bad. Bad being that you end up losing focus or track of important things that you were doing besides content creation.
Yes.
Because now you're trying to create content for people.
Yeah.
The pressure that you are getting from other content creators when they are creating content, or you yourself giving your pressure by yourself, which is not psychologically good for anyone, I wanna believe. The good part of it is that, as I already mentioned, if you do think deep and good enough about it, you can create a living out of it. You can change someone's life.
Yes.
Or ruin someone's life
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
I can create content where I'm replying to someone's text or whatsoever. They become depressed and kill themselves. It's possible. That is the bad side of it.
We have power as
Yes, you
content
have
creators.
power to create someone or break them.
Yeah, the influence.
The influence is it's real. Now I can just start and do a challenge of eating a red poison, and I have following, and be like, the person who can eat more poison of this, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Because of the influence that I have,
They
people
can try
do
to
it.
do it.
They can try and do those kind of things. So
Yes, stop there because
Can get-
poison. That's too intense. Even food can. I mean, a lot of it can damage you. You know.
if you want to talk to me directly. Don't come through corner.
I'm not talking to. I'm not talking to anyone here. I'm talking to you. I want to understand what are the measures that you take. Obviously, some people admire that your appetite. You know, others they just wanna. I wanna be like, how can you eat like Disnormal Boy?
True that.
At the end of the day, maybe you have some measures that you do. Maybe you go to the gym, you know, so that you don't get too, because food can get you to that point of having to gain weight and you're no longer healthy, you know, and because most of the food that you eat, they're not healthy, to be honest.
Fact.
You understand? So
Yes.
what are the measures that you have in place just for you, and so that people can know they should not just think this guy is eating this thing and it's gonna,
Okay.
yeah.
Truth is, I've always been an eater, but not all the videos that I do, I finish all the food there.
Is
It has to be 1 out of 10, whereby I finish the whole entire meals. Some of them I'll just take half of the meal and then cut the video.
Yeah.
But because you've seen me
Yes.
eating the whole entire thing, you know my capabilities and the abilities, you probably think I finished it.
Yeah.
Besides that, I play soccer.
Oh,
I run.
Yes.
When we are there, I run. I release those mafuta.
Yes.
Besides that, I've been in a relationship. They stress. Stress will reduce your mafuta. Will sasala mafuta
Yeah.
for you. Date someone toxic. It's very good for your own health sometimes to release some mafuta.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me now. I'm not that bupumpo. I'm not that dude.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll be shocked at this guy.
Because I was in a relationship, what do you expect? Now I'm single. Look at me. I will gain.
You're gonna gain.
Because I'm single now.
And you're gonna get another relationship.
Into another relationship that will destroy me.
Yeah.
And, so that is some of the things that I use. But gym, and then besides gym, I don't always eat the way people think.
Yeah.
It's just one video whereby I finished one large pizza.
Yeah.
And then after that one large pizza, I'll even eat again tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
But when you are eating, don't you get full? Do you force? I'm just curious.
No, I don't have to force.
But I know we're acting, obviously. You
don't
have to
have to
do those things that people will say, you know, but
Yeah.
at the end, you'll be like,
Nah, I never.
Do you drink after?
No, I've never drank after eating. Once I feel like this is too much, I cut. Even if I was eating maybe a whole entire, maybe 2 large pizzas, I'd be like, hey, okay, I don't feel like I'm gonna finish this. Cut. We remove some. I'm remaining with the last 2. Finish it. According to you, I finished it all.
Last question. You have diverse followers. Some they came for pampers, some they came for food, others for education.
Some came for Pudi. There's Pudi now, if you didn't know.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm dating this other Indian online. According to her, it's
yes, I've seen that content when you were talking to that Indian. Yes. So it was blowing up. I think last month or something.
Last weeks. Yes, yeah.
And okay, what is it that you think it's capturing the attention of people? The way you talk to the person or the conversation itself?
The broken English to start off with that I speak or I spoke with that Mulungu. The things that I teach her.
Yeah.
If you want to say hi, how are you? Or if I'm saying, hey, listen to me, I say, hey, wa papa. And then if I'm saying I'm listening, I'll say nyove. Those kind of things.
Yeah. People are loving it. Is it South Africans or just all over?
Okay, initially it was South Africans, and then eventually also people who follow her when we go live. They also start following, and then she also teaches me her languages. So people do like the conversation, and now we were like in a relationship. It was like as if it's real.
Yeah,
people were so invested whereby they even wanted to donate 20 rands each to bring her to South Africa. Yeah,
and that's the social media.
There was an account that was created, and then they were just waiting for our wait to say sure. And then she said her passport is been expired. She has to wait for.
Where is she from? India,
Pakistan. But she said the moment she's in Dubai, so her passport expired in Dubai. So as soon as it's fixed, they are willing to bring her to South Africa.
Please invite us. If there's anything that we have to plan, we can plan. But just to show that social media is powerful, bro. You can make relationships out of social media, just like a joke. The next thing, not like relationship dating, but
yes.
like any sort of relationship. You know,
you want to see.
Yeah, but Disnormal, bro. I think I've asked you everything that I wanted to ask you. So now, international audience, what are you gonna then turn them into? People that you can actually say these are my followers. Like it's because TikTok, it's somehow you gain followers from all over the world. It's so congested. Like you can gain people. You have many followers, but they like the way you eat in style. Obviously, you showing the culture, maybe even through food.
Yeah, and also because when I eat, I don't talk. They are able to relate to what I'm trying to do. Unlike if I'm doing video in maybe I'm speaking Zulu or Nkulumi Spade or whatsoever.
Yes.
They are unable to understand for that content. But for the eating content, because I'm not saying anything, it's just acting. That is how I'm actually thinking that they are accommodated.
Besides just eating the food, because you must remember, the quota that you had that 1 year long, I don't think in Pakistan they have such. You understand? So it's also educational. Food culture, culturally, they get to see. South Africans, they eat these things. They eat these things.
But the problem is they probably think we all eat like that, and we all eat that amount of food.
Of course, they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's also another way to just teach people the culture. You love Scorpo, I know
a lot.
Yeah.
Even from here, we agreed with this. We are going to Scorpo.
Is it?
Yes, that's why you offered me food. I'm like, I'm fine. I need to wait for Scorpo there.
So when do you eat this Scorpo? And why is this Scorpo? What's the love?
It's delicious. Not necessarily saying that there's something special about it, but it's just nice. Just pure Scorpo and salt. There's no spicy, no nothing. Yeah, and that pap rice.
Yes.
It's called usut. Pulpit. What? There's that pap rice.
Yeah.
That pap rice, that food is nice. Honestly, I feel like I'm addicted because I can't go 2 days without
eating it.
When I'm in Limpopo, it's a suffer.
Is it?
Yes.
Nah, that's dope. Shout out to what do they call?
Shout out to Scorpo makers. In the name of Pastor Bushirwa Metz, I'm saying I love you and I can't live without you. If I had to choose between you and my ex-girlfriend or my current girlfriend that is gonna be in the near future present tense, I'll always choose you. You're my number one.
talk to those people, your people. The reason why I called you, obviously I've been wanting to, but the support of people. Please call Disnormal Boy. I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah.
So that's love. Talk to them, man.
Guys, thank you so much for the love. I really appreciate it, and may God bless you. Don't forget to pray. Word of the day. There's no word of the day in Zimali. There's no word of the day. Akuna word of the day. Yenzimali uqhubeke ngempilo yakho kuphele nje. But anyway, I love you. Don't forget to eat scopo. Any chance you get, eat scopo.
Yeah.
And any chance you get as a guy, ruin a girl's life. They ruined mine. Do it for the country.
I don't. Guys, don't. I don't.
Please. As soon as we say cut, you'll be like, nah, but you did well by saying that.
I'm not like that.
No, guys, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I love
they
women.
say we have influence. You might do it for real. Don't. Hey. I was kidding to joke.
Yeah.
Hey.
But, bro, I really love to appreciate your time, man. You know, getting people like you. We've been playing. Yes, Thursday. Tuesday. Yes. How about Monday? And finally we're here, and I'm just happy that we finally made it.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the invitation. I really appreciate it. I feel special. I feel like, guys, I made it in life. You know, like when you're with celebrities, don't jumpisa sometimes. Just act cool, like, this is my thing. This is what I'm used
There's
to.
no celebrities here, guys, but we're still building, guys. They're gonna get to a point where we are celebrities.
It's
right
okay
now
to
we're
be
building.
humble. It's okay. It happens. You know, it's part of life.
So yeah, guys, Nochillers, Bafetu, we have a WhatsApp group called Nochillers. We have now 400 people in that group. All we do is just to share knowledge, educate. You know, I'm all about inspiring. Get to feel the connection between the people who follows what I do. I'm gonna leave the numbers here. In fact, let me give it out. 0685103161. That's my personal numbers, guys.
That was way quick.
I'm just gonna be somewhere.
Besides they can pause,
Yeah, so I just wanna create this relationship with people. I know others will come there to attack me, whatever, but those who are really for the Nochillers, you know, it's a group of Nochillers. We're creating communities. Let's have this group. Let's chat. You can even talk to me personally. You know, don't feel like this guy is you can't reach him. I just wanna appreciate you, Bafetu. I'm doing this whole thing for you. All these episodes is not for me. I know these things, you know. It's all about you, and I just want to appreciate you, Bafetu, for watching, subscribing. If it's your first time viewing this is Nochillers community. This Disnormal Boy.
Me,
my guy. I thank you.
Thank
Shout
you
out
for the
production
invitation,
team.
man.
Thank you so much. MPD Studios. Thank you so much, Bafetu, for giving us the opportunity to just live our dreams. Thank you.
Amen.